Okay, so today we'll be looking at the new Harry Potter. I believe it's supposed to be a TV series, new trailer. And it's a trailer for the Philosopher's Stone, which I believe that's actually the book title over in, I believe that's the UK, but over here in America, I think it's called the Sorcerer's Stone. So, we got the trailer. Now, it's also like I got a tab over here. This was like a TV series. Oh, there goes. I think it's like a television series, so it'd be really interesting how that works, how that's gonna go. Yeah, TV series. So I'm kind of, from what I heard, they want to do what's more like the book. Basically, they're trying to make it more like the book. Obviously, there's of course so much fucking controversy, controversy going on about this. We'll talk about that later. But let's take a look at the trailer here. Let's take a look. I've seen him in school for us. Actually, that's interesting, huh? Seen him in actually school. That's interesting. Okay.
And you're going to start acting like one. Start acting like one.
The kid looks pretty close to younger Daniel Radcliffe, honestly. He looks pretty freaking close to young Daniel Radcliffe, I'm gonna be honest. He looks pretty close to Hagrid. Looks pretty good makeup. I'm not sure. I forget who's playing Hagrid. This one looks pretty close to Hagrid. That's McGonagall, of course. Looks pretty good. So far, this is just like Hogwarts, like main hall. Looks. I forget who. I believe that's I forget what his name was, but it was John Hurt's character, I believe, who was the essentially like the shopkeep in from the first one. So I believe that's. I mean, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty close. Doesn't look too bad. Yeah, not too bad. The cast looks pretty good so far. The cast definitely looks. Yeah, Vaughn. Okay, honestly looks pretty good. Ron Weasley, so looks pretty good. Looks like a pretty good fit. They got Snape over here, which this guy's under a lot of controversy with Snape, but I think he looks pretty good for it. I think it looks pretty good. So I'll talk about the changes in actors later on, but this is Snape here, so yeah, was that Dumbledore? Snape, Dumbledore. It looks like okay, it looks pretty close to um fuck. Fuck, I forget what his name was from the first two. He sadly died after the second one. I forget Richard Harris. I believe that's what I believe his name was Richard Harris. I think looks pretty freaking close. Looks pretty close, honestly. Looks pretty close. Obviously, mostly with the Snape character, it's people not liking that he's played by a black guy. So people not. I've seen a lot of people being pissed off about that. Yeah, because I've seen a lot of people pissed off about him, pissed off about Snape. So a lot of people just like controversy around him. So here's what I will say. So far, it looks pretty good. I would say the music is not really the music doesn't. The music is okay. The music is okay, but the music really doesn't. Oh, okay. It is not that bad. What the fuck, people? It is not that bad. What the hell? It is not that bad. How much you wanna fucking bet this? That's right here. It's because of fucking Snape. How much you wanna fucking bet about that shit? How much do you wanna fucking bet? Christ. Uh. So here's what I will say about this. I'm pretty sure they know that it's going to be tough to try and top the movies. I think they know, and I think they know that it's gonna be like really big shoes to fill. I think they know about that, and like yeah, the movies may not have been like you know fully adapt to the books. But this is what this is going for. The show is going for the book. It's going for like more like to be more like the book. Here's what I will say. I really I it does feel weird that we're getting a kind of like a remake already. So this is the cast so far. Uh, it's a cast. Obviously, we don't know who's gonna play Voldemort because Voldemort came out in though his the full character of Voldemort came out in the fourth one, so we won't know about that for now. Uh, I mean, the cast looks pretty good. The cast looks pretty good. Now, so here's what I would say. Oh, Warwick Davis is back. Okay, that's nice. Well, Warwick Davis. That's one of the people I know from the original. So let's say like all new characters, which is pretty really cool. And it's gonna be like that. I really do think it's gonna be like really hard to top. Damn, Bonnie White, second child. Let's go. Nice, nice. Yeah, I really do. I think they know it's gonna be tough to try and surpass the old actors because fucking Alexa. Sadly, unfortunately, a lot of the actors passed away from the original from the movies. Sadly, Snape, played by Alan Rickman, passed away. Dumbledore, both of them, Richard Harris and Michael Gambon, both died. Hagrid, played by Robbie Coltrane, died. McGonagall, I forget, to Maggie Smith, she died, sadly. Uh, I forget who played Quill. Bishop Fudge is still alive, Molly still alive, Argus, I think. Vernon, played by Richard Griffiths, he passed away. Uh, and so many other people. Also, like, what do you think of the characters? You think of the movies too immediately. When you think of the characters, you immediately think of the movies and how much impact they had on everyone probably growing up or like having kids. You know, because I grew up with them. Yeah, like Hans Zimmer, he does like really great music, but however, like I don't really think it's gonna be like really tough to for them to try and compete with the movies. I think they know. I'm pretty sure they know that. Who? Let's just I forget who did the music for the original movies. Let me take a look real quick. Oh, John. It was John Williams. Okay, that's who it was. It was John Williams. Yeah. Okay. So that's fine. It was John Williams who did the music for the movies. Yeah, like Hans Zimmer does great fucking music. Don't get me wrong, but what I saw in the trailer, what I saw in the trailer. It it wasn't really that big. It wasn't really that big as the movies, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see. It comes out on Christmas, which is Christmas day, which is pretty cool. So anyway, yeah, that's about it, and I will see you guys later.